Good morning. Welcome back to Life by TiWANA. I am TiWANA. Today is day one of my, I don't know if it's going to be a 21 day or if it's going to be the full month of February because I'm already starting on the 3rd of February. But this is my February fast where I am giving up sugar, alcohol, carbs. I think it's what Christians call the Daniel diet. Basically, a Daniel fast or a sugar-free diet is getting rid of, eliminating from your diet for usually 30 days or however long you like to do it, which is all consisting of what I would say anything that's white. So anything with white flour, wheat flour, or just flour in general, pasta, potatoes, even sweet potatoes, rice, the things that tend to, for the most of us, stick to our guts and rob us of our nutrients and also rob us of our energy. I've been learning a lot about cortisol levels in women over 50 in this perimenopausal stage, but also the menopause stage. And I'm at that part in my life where I'm starting to see the effects of aging. But that said, I've noticed that I have gotten this little gut, this little pouch, this little pooch that won't go away. I've got the, what do you call the little saggy parts of my booty that's now prevalent. I've got rolls in my back. And this is not about me feeling, trying to shame my body. It's just that something that I've noticed about my body. I've always been number one, like shaped like the letter number one. I was 125 pounds most of my life. And then when I moved to LA, I was about 35 and I maintained 135 pounds for about maybe 12 years. And somewhere along the line, it started to spike from wearing a size 7, 8 to now I'm a size 12. And so the main thing that I'm focused on is getting rid of the excess weight that weighs on me because it's starting to affect my joints, my knees, my shoulders, my elbows. Like it's really just starting to also just kind of like pull me down. I feel like I'm just like, ugh. My whole purpose really is to just age with vitality. So that's why I'm starting this reset. So here's the thing. So a lot of times when I tell people that I'm doing a no carb, no sugar, whatever, it freaks people out because they're like, well, what can you eat? If you're not eating pasta, if you're not eating pizza, like what can you eat? Well, meat and vegetables and fruit. And then there are some grains that I can eat like quinoa, which is high in fiber, and millet, which is, neither of those are actual grains like a rice that they actually increase your metabolic vitality. I can't blanking on, it's early, I just woke up. So I'm going to show you over my next course of whether it's 21 days, 24 days, the month of February, starting with today, it's February 3rd that I'm filming this. I probably won't post it right away because I have to edit it. And I'm just going to show you the things that I eat. And keep in mind that I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. If you find something in my video that you think you want to try, be sure to check in with your medical provider first. I know my body. I know what my body can handle. And I know how it feels when I come off sugar because I am a sugar addict. I'm going to, for the first week, I'm just going to go very vegetable heavy, no grains, and decaf tea. So I'm going to show you what my first meal of the day looks like, and then I'll show you my dinner meal, and then I'll just do like a little recap at the end of the night. You know how they make ginger shots? This is all ginger shots. This is my immune builder. And so just get a little shot of this every day. I do immune, oof. See how thick that is? Let me take out my Invisalign first. All right, here we go. Cheers to good health.
And they shoved it into other closets, which we call schedules. You can't read it, the math doesn't add up anymore. So basically
So today went smooth. I don't have to go into an office or work 9 to 5 anywhere, or 10 to 7 or whatever hours. And because I don't have to be at any job, I don't have the temptations of my coworkers or my friends going out to eat or snacking on certain things. I can be very disciplined at home. So for breakfast, you saw that I had my lentils, I had salad. I made a lot of lentil soup, and I ate that throughout the day, really. Was there anything I ate? I had some almonds. And then I was going to go to the gym, but I had all these errands that I needed to run. I needed to send a certified letter. My gym is over here, and then the P.O. box in the post office is that way. So I walked that way, and I was like, you know what? Instead of me going to the gym, what I'll do is I'll just get in my 10,000 steps. I wound up getting almost 10,000. I got like 8,700 steps in. I went to Trader Joe's and I got a bunch of vegetables. I got kale, spinach, broccoli, 2 different types of mushrooms, more lentils, eggs, chicken wings, and then I got some branzino, frozen branzino, just to prepare to have all the things that I need to just be able to eat something without feeling like I'm being deprived. I got a Fitbit just to count my steps, but it also calculates your sleep. And I was learning that, you know how you say, oh, if I go to bed at 12 and I wake up at 8, I'll get 8 hours of sleep. Well, that's not, you might not get full 8 hours of sleep, because there could be 50 minutes that you were awake. You know, when you toss and you turn, you go to the bathroom or whatever, there's these moments where your body becomes awake and then you go back to sleep. And so I noticed that there's always about 50 minutes to an hour that I'm awake. So I was really only getting 6 hours of sleep. And I was like, ooh, that's not good. Then I transitioned and I started going to bed earlier. So instead of going to bed at 12, I started going to bed at 11:30, and I started going to bed at 11. And then I was working on set for 3 days straight, and those call times were 6 a.m. So I was going to bed at 9. And by the time I was going to bed at 9, I was waking up and I felt so rested and so clear-minded. So then I just started to go to bed at 10. My whole approach is to try to get 8 hours. But even still, getting almost 7 hours, 7 hours and 30 minutes, 7 hours and 50 minutes, I just noticed that I was feeling much more clear in my thinking, and I didn't feel lethargic or sluggish throughout the day. I wasn't hitting a wall. So that's also something that I've incorporated this 21 days. I keep going, but I don't know if I'm going to do 21 days of this fast or the full month of February. You'll see as I go through it, but I'm going to archive every day. So that's the only thing. It's now 10 o'clock, and I'm about to go to sleep and start my day tomorrow. Overall, I didn't feel like I was starving. I didn't feel lethargic. There were moments when I got really hungry and I felt like I was too weak to go to the gym. But tomorrow what I'll do is I'll eat, and then I'll go to the gym, and then I'll come back and I'll just eat other stuff then. So I hope you'll keep joining me on this little journey. And good night.